Power Mech here with a quick video about lanyards, different types, styles, shapes, sizes, and how to string them through a knife. There's already quite a few videos, I think, out there showing how to do that, but I'll do that. I got at least 2 p.m. so far asking me that. And so first of all, we'll show how to string a lanyard. So we'll take a knife that's got a fairly big hole in it, like this one, and I'm going to use, there's gutted paracord, which most of you know has this spaghetti in it, and some of these lanyards have not been gutted and some of them have. This one has been gutted. That's a little bit of a smaller hole on this little Boker Magnum. And so what I'm going to use for it is dental floss. So you string it, the string or dental floss or whatever you have handy. Some people you could just stick it through there. If you can do that, that's cool. So after you've strung it through the lanyard like that, then you string it through the knife. Put these ends together here. Okay, and then you just want to flatten that out nice, flat, and then wrap it around. You might have to wrap around a piece of wood or something if it hurts. And just pull it through like that. It's just like, you know, doing it on a camera or any keys or anything. It's really just the same. And bring it through like that. And you just kind of cinch it through so you get it kind of centered where you want it, because you typically want it centered. Okay, so that's just sort of the basic way to do it. Now some of these lanyards, as far as different types and styles, this one's gutted as I mentioned, so that's one thing, and it's a fixed length. You can't really change it. These ones, this one's gutted, but you can adjust the length. So once you get that put through the knife, and then you can, this slides, so you can grab it real tight and slide it up. So you get it cinched up real nice. You can leave the tail real long or trim it off and burn it, whichever. This one is a fixed length one. What the heck, that looks like a Canadian one. Looks red and white on the video, it's actually red and gray. There we go. Something lighter in the background, you can see that. Whoops, I had one of my wife's paracords sitting here. Bracelets. And then this is just a cobra weave and then went back double cobra. So this one could be adjustable if you really yanked on it. And this is not gutted, but it is a very thin cord, so it can string in a little bit smaller knife. So basically there's some different styles and shapes. That's a box. And then this is a round box, I've heard it called. Correct me if I'm wrong there, I'm sure there's different names for it, I don't really care. Watch Napoleon Dynamite, you'll see his girlfriend make them. You know, when I was a kid, it was like, you know, you were a nerd if you made these. Maybe some people still think you're a nerd, but I don't really care. I enjoy it. And it's fun to make them. I make lots and lots of different ones. Oh, here's one that's a little different. See, I've left a little hole right there. There you go, you can see it on the tirade over there. But it's specifically designed for either a ring or an S-beaner. So you can hook that onto your pocket and hang something down here. That's a big long one. So that's kind of a cool little one. Put a ring or mini carabiner or an S-beaner through that little hole there. So there's a lot of different shapes, sizes, colors, methods of stringing them. Some of my knives actually string it through and then tie it up so it's actually stringed right in, and then you have to either cut it or take it apart to get it out. So okay, here's one that was actually tied into something. It's just one of these little mini lights. I just wrapped it up with some of this little thin cord here. I had it wrapped all the way, but then I unwrapped it for some reason. I can't remember. Just messing around. But anyway, you can see that I actually strung that through and then tied it. It's a little mini. It's the same as this. It's just on thin cord. It's a high strength cord, nylon or what's it called? Somebody will tell me. Not nylon, but I think it's Dacron or something like that. But anyway, this one was again designed to be hooked in. I don't know why I always try to look through the viewfinder when I'm doing this. It doesn't work. Anyway, it was designed to be hooked in like that, and you can hang it on your keys or your belt or whatever. And I made one of those for somebody at work with this same light, and they said it's, you know, it's getting kind of rough looking, but it's still holding together, so pretty amazing. They've had it for about a year. So anyway, that's another way you can do it, is actually build it right in to whatever. If you want it off, you can just cut it off. Just a couple feet of cord. It takes 2 minutes to make it or something. So I'd say a lanyard like this takes 3 or 4 minutes. Once you know how to make them, they're just very quick, very easy. Don't take any time at all. So